up, Lego builders? Welcome back to Cook and Brick Studios. For a good old Coruscant build stream. Alright, let's see who we've got in the chat today. Welcome to the streams, the Star Wars guy, amazing brick builds, Milo Scott, Clone Plays, and Vizsla Bricks, Gura, Captain Rex, Inez, Boyle, said that right, how you guys doing? So, here's the plan for today. So you can see I've started to get some of the sidewalk in right here, and now I need to tear some of the sidewalk up so I could put in some broken sidewalk, because I want sections of the sidewalk to be cracked and damaged and stuff. I had to put it in first to kind of, figure out how big it was going to be, what it was going to look like and stuff, and now I have it in. It's time to pull this up. Just got to decide where exactly I want to pull it up. Welcome to the stream. Oh, we got a bunch more people. Amazing brick builds. Exo Trooper, Captain Rex, 66 bricks. Amazing brick build. Park Trooper Echo, Benjamin. Katie Brick Studios, Lego Tank Brick Explorer, Commander Wolf, Infinite Order. We got a lot of people. Good hi from Australia. 4:30 and 4:03. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. So I'm going to be, like I said, I'm going to be doing some sidewalk. I'm going to decide where I want to put it though. Yeah, I can turn down there. It's hard to get it to the right volume sometimes. Hey, Coconut, the music. I turned it down, everyone. How's my day going? It's going pretty good. I am pretty tired. Let's see. I'm gonna have to take up a lot more of this than I thought. Yo, TBC, what's up, man? How you been? How's summer life treating you? Hope you're doing good. Okay, I think I know Let's see. What am I doing on the mock today? I am working on the sidewalk. Trying to get some, I want to get some cracked sidewalk put in. And so I need to tear up some of this plate so I can put snot brick in its place. How much progress are we planning today? Just depends on how much I can get through. I would like to have the sidewalk. I'd like to have this whole battle damage section done. I don't know if that's realistic or how long it'll take. So just kind of, as much as I can of this little crack that's going to be right here. I've been good. I finally have time to get back into the Lego community. Nice. Sounds exciting. Are you bringing back your mock building game show thing? I've been all right. Just, me, just building away, doing my thing. All right. Gotta pull all of this out. Palpatine Productions and Pinup Fitness, welcome. How many clones do I have? I'd go watch my Clone Army Showcase video. That'll tell you how many I have. Sorry I missed last stream. It's all good, man. No worries. Currently in the process of hiding my Lego blocks because my cousins are coming. Oh yeah, dude, you gotta keep those secret. Keep them safe. Me and Mrs. Coconut and my cousin and his wife went and saw Jurassic World Dominion last night. It's pretty good. I liked it. What's up? Dang, we got like a bunch of people. Don't know how to pronounce some of these names though. Okin Plays. Meshach Cheney, welcome. Mirul, I think I said that right. Anyways, welcome Titanium. How goes the sorting? I saw you scored yourself some nice Acromills bins. Those are sweet. Acromills is the GOAT when it comes to containers and bins and stuff. Dropped my Lego gunship today. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Who's your bias in BTS? I have no idea what that means. That film was underrated. Yeah, it was pretty good. I think I liked the first two more. But this one was alright. I gotta grab some bricks. I'll be right back. Need some of these bad boys. I think that should be, oh yeah. I need some of these as well. Whole lot of bins for just one tiny little section. Seismic Studs, welcome. Cheese on top. What's up, man? How's it going? Easy Bricks. You remind me of Jack Perry. Who's Jack Perry? I don't know. Got no idea who that is. Have you watched Top Gun? I have not. That just doesn't really appeal to me. Not really my kind of movie, if I'm being honest. Subway. Subway's good. I love Subway. Let's see. When is the Chris Pratt Mario coming out? I hope never. That sounds... I don't know how I feel about that. Just kidding, I don't really care. Okay. So what I'm trying to do right now is just recreate the shape of like a little crater, kind of. Coconut's more into the notebook. Yeah, dude. The notebook. That's a thinker right there. The notebook. Yeah, I'll watch anything with Jake Gyllenhaal in it. I wish I had $1 million. Me too. My Brick Vault gunship fell off its stand yesterday. Oh man, that's rough, dude. I hate it when stuff like that breaks. Coconut is a rom-com fella. I mean, I am married, so I do tend to watch a lot of those types of movies. Our Toy World, welcome to the stream. I also picked up 3 more clone packs and the Bad Batch shuttle. Ooh, finally got the Bad Batch shuttle, huh? I got 10 more of the clone packs. So I went all out on those. I had a bunch of hinge pieces. Oh, there you go. It's a good little set. Do you watch Solid Brick Studios? Because he's making Genos again. Of course I watch Solid Brick Studios. Who doesn't? Do I watch Solid Brick Studios? Oh, that's right. I feel like doing rock work for anything is hard since you have to do curves and place and make them look natural. Yes, I agree. It's very tough, but it's fun at the same time. I'm gonna grab some more parts. One of the struggles I've been having with this mock in particular is exposed filler brick. Like I have to be very careful with where I'm putting certain colors because then they end up being exposed. So, hey, Scott Davis, what's up, man? How's it going? So, Coconut, have I missed anything big? Well, I quit my job to do YouTube full time. I don't know if you saw that or not. That was pretty big. Obviously, I started Coruscant. I don't remember if you saw the announcement for Coruscant or not. If you know that that's what I was doing. But anyways, I'm working on a large-scale Coruscant mock. That's pretty exciting. Let's see. Welcome, Lego Cat 3000. Hope you're doing well. I have a huge venator above my bed from my Mold King, and my dog decided to sniff an engine. Oh no, it broke. That's unfortunate. Why are you doing 2 mocks at once? Because I love mock building. Mock building's my favorite thing to do, so I just figured, you know what, why not just do 2 mocks? I thought this was gonna be easier than it actually was, not gonna lie. So what I'm trying to do is tear up, so I guess I should probably explain. So I'm tearing up this plate and I'm gonna replace it with snot brick on its side. So I'm gonna have like this cracked terrain underneath. It's kind of hard to explain. You guys will see as I'm going along. But that's basically what I'm trying to figure out is like the shape of that all. Thanks, TBC. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's super exciting. I mean, you know, something I've been wanting to do for a long time. I wouldn't say since I started my channel, because in the beginning, I honestly didn't really know what I wanted to do. But since I've kind of figured that out, it's been a long-term goal of mine. So to finally be at a place where I can do it's awesome. It's been exciting. It's been honestly not as stressful as I thought it would be. I've been handling it pretty well. Do you keep up with other YouTubers in the LEGO community like Jay and David? Do you mean like, do I talk to them? I talk to them occasionally. I'd say I talk to the Brick Wiz the most. But like I've hit up David and Jay. I hit them up on occasion. You know me, just hitting them up, hanging out. No, I'm just kidding. We don't do that. Maybe one day. Where do you get those trays? Are you talking about these? I got these off of Amazon. Yo, what's up, Austin? How you doing, man? How's my day going? Pretty good. I made some scones for breakfast that turned out pretty dang good, so that was nice. Last time I did scones, they were not as good, so I was happy to finally have cracked the scone code, as it's called, as us scone making brethren call it. You know, the scone code. Put some honey butter on them. They were good. I'm so tired today for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Just exhausted. My favorite type of biscuit? I don't really eat biscuits, so wouldn't really be able to give you much of an answer there. See you later, Easy Bricks. Just James, welcome to the stream. Got to go, wish I could stay longer. Happy building. No worries, man. Thanks for stopping in, Amazing Brick Builds. I should have just taken a nap this morning. Do you ever have those days where you're like, oh, I've got stuff to do, so you don't take a nap, but then you end up tired and groggy all day, and you're like, I should have just taken a nap. That's kind of how today's feeling like. So you're building Coruscant, now build the underworld. Nah, maybe someday. Maybe someday. Welcome to the stream, Foxy Plays. I feel like it needs to be bigger. I thought this was going to be a lot easier than it was. Where are my slopes? Where are my slopes at? Anyways, what are you guys up to today? Anyone doing anything fun? It is nice that it's like warming up a bunch. I've been going to the lake a lot, trying to get tan. Now that I'm inside all day, every day, I don't want to lose my golden skin. Just kidding, I'm usually just red. Here we go. Are there any inverted slopes? Have you heard of Cheesy Studios? I have not. Dude, that's absolutely incredible. Super happy for you. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, everybody has been super super supportive, like, in the community. It's been awesome. Like, everybody has been great with the support. Oh, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Just came back from the pool. Nice. I'm actually going to be going to the lake later today. Not as clean as a pool, but it's still pretty fun. I got the Thor goat boat today. Other than that, I'm getting ready to sleep since it's around 2 a.m. It's not a bad idea. Wish I was going to sleep. The goat boat, huh? That's honestly doesn't look like too bad of a set. Like, when that first came out, I was like, man, you gotta be kidding me. What is this? The more I've looked at it, the more I'm like, that's kind of cool. Would I ever buy it? Absolutely not, but I think for what it is, a cool looking set. Like, I definitely think there are people out there who'd enjoy that. Building a Batu. Sounds fun. Sounds fun. So basically, I'm gonna try and build a bunch of these, like random shapes, and then stick them in this hole at different angles to make it look like something fell on the sidewalk and cracked it. So I'm gonna try to do anyways. It's a lot tougher than I anticipated. Welcome, Gary. How you doing? Can you have a room with Palpatine and some Senate guards and shock troopers that is trying a project to protect Palpatines, but they have failed to protect Palpatine? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to be doing with Palpatine yet. I haven't decided. Oh, maybe that's what's going on here. So if I stick it in like that. The Thor Love and Thunder film was pretty good. I don't like the end. It was pretty bad. I'm excited to see that one. I really enjoy the Thor movies. I'm not a big Marvel fan, but the Thor movies are the ones I enjoy the most. I have a good time watching those. I like the director a lot. The Lego Goat Boat has to be returning soon. Has it been out of stock? Yeah, it's definitely too high. Guys, I'm too tired to be figuring this out right now. Yo, what's up, Will? How you doing, man? How's your Saturday been? Yeah, maybe do something like that. Didn't the director say he had forgotten Natalie Portman was in Star Wars? Yeah, I guess he asked her to be in the Star Wars movie that he's going to direct, and he had forgotten that she was one of the main characters in the first three. Everybody was making a big deal about that, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this, but I don't know. I don't know why it's such a big deal to so many people. Maybe this chunk is just too big. Is that what's going on? Maybe. Lots of talking to myself when building, as you guys know. Do you guys talk to yourself while you're building? It's like, how else are you going to work through these problems, you know? Having a bad day, I just found out Friday I have COVID. Oh, dude. I hate to hear it, man. That sucks. Hopefully you have a swift and speedy recovery. What's up, Star Wars Productions? Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to build a cracked sidewalk, but I wouldn't say it's going great, but it's going. It's one of those things I haven't really attempted before, so it's like my first time doing it, so I just kind of have to figure out how I want it to look and how it's going to actually come together, you know? So I think once I get that figured out, it'll be a little bit smooth, it'll be a much smoother process. Coconut, what's your favorite Star Wars movie? I'd have to go with The Phantom Menace. That's a good one. Love me some Gungans. Okay, there we go. That's not too bad. It's working. I'm building the Order 66 at the Jedi Temple right now. The temple is going to be huge right now. It is 2 feet wide. I posted a quick update on my channel. Nice. Sounds cool. It's a big deal because if you want a qualified director from any franchise, you should at least know the characters and actors who played the previous ones. That makes him seem unqualified. I mean, I don't know. To me, it's not a big deal. Like, you don't have, he's a good director and his other movies have qualified him for me. Like, I'm not super concerned that he doesn't know everything about Star Wars right now. Because I've seen his other works and I know, you know, like what he's capable of. So that to me doesn't tell me whether or not he's qualified. It does tell me he doesn't know a lot about Star Wars, but I don't know that he knew a whole lot about Thor before he started directing Thor, you know what I mean? So time will tell for me on whether or not what I think about him directing Star Wars movies. Okay, this is coming together a little bit better. Gungans are the best infantry. Oh yeah, dude. I think Revenge of the Sith or Empire Strikes Back. Those are two solid ones. Two solid movies right there. This was so much easier in my head. I was like, oh yeah, I'll breeze through this. Like I had this nice picture of how it's going to look. Then of course I started building and realized all of the actual problems. Everyone builds massive mocks and battles. I'm over here with base plate, wide gas station. I ran out of pieces, so I had to figure out how to make a lack of pieces look like battle damage. Hey, we all start somewhere. I definitely didn't start with the big mocks. Started with the little mocks. So I think basically what I'm going to have to... Can you guys see that? Let me zoom in so you can see what I'm trying to do here. There we go. I can probably get a much better idea of what's going on now. So I'm basically taking out this sidewalk and trying to replace it with like broken, cracked pieces of sidewalk. I'm doing a little mock on the Vader vs. Obi-Wan. Does anyone know which color the planet is? Dark bluish gray, maybe? I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch it because, you know, it's night out. You're so focused on the battle that you don't really pay a whole lot of attention to what color everything is. So, I don't know. It's a good question, though. There's so much exposed green, and I hate it. Experience for the next time I do this, because I want to do this for a bunch of the roads. Like I want a big chunk of the road section to be broken, so this is definitely good practice. It's all good, Mike and Tony Productions. Appreciate you popping in. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Yo, Nolark. Nolark in the house. How you doing? Get this piece off. Okay. Slowly but surely, it's coming together. So let's do that. Perfect. I would say either like bright yellow or bright orange, maybe during the day, dark tan all the time. Oh, are you talking about the planet? I had to use bodies to cover holes in the road because I didn't have enough black tile. Hey, look at you. Being innovative. It's good. Good practice. Okay. Okay. Sorry, my arm's just gonna block the screen for a second. Pretty good, all things considered. If if my professor is just completely incompetent or what, but I somehow got a 100% on an important assignment. Nice. That's good to hear. It's always a plus. I need a one block. I'm just gonna scoot these closer. I have been having so much fun with this Coruscant mock. Like this week's update, you guys are really gonna enjoy. Oh yeah, okay. Getting sleepy for reals. Have a good night. See you later, man. I appreciate you joining. Get some sleep. Get some rest. Okay, what do you guys think of that? Can you see that? You can kind of see it. I think it'll look better once I cover all this up, which is what I'm going to start doing now. Matthews Tom, welcome. How do you get so many clones? I have like 7. I've been collecting clone troopers since 2008. So Years and years and years of collecting is how I've gotten as many as I have. Been collecting for a long time. At least with Rebels sequel, all the figure prices are going wild, and I can get rid of some of them for crazy good figs instead. Yeah, seems like they're getting pretty expensive. Yo, what up, Grinding Bricks? How you doing, man? How's it going? My oldest clone is basically yellow. Oh, man. Happens eventually. Hate it when that happens, though. Now I'm going to try and slowly build out from this and make it look cracked and broken. Hey, Coconut, do you have the ARC Trooper? Are you talking about the official LEGO one? I do not. No ARC Trooper for me. Not a huge fan of that minifigure. I don't hate it, but at the same time, I just never felt much of a need to get that one. I have Fives as an ARC Trooper, or Echo. I don't remember who it is. I've got someone. $2 a.m. for me. Wow, we got a lot of people burning the late night candle here. Anyways, have a good night, man. Really, now I wish I sold my first order transport minifigs online instead of years ago. I know. There are a couple minifigures I regret. Like I used to have some Darth Malgus minifigures. Kind of wish I'd kept on to held on to at least one of them. At least one. But no, the allure of money was too great, and I sold them. You know what? This isn't looking too bad. It's turning out pretty nice. I was a little worried when I started because I was like, wow, this is not looking like I anticipated it was going to. But sometimes, you know, things have to get worse before they can get better. Can you add the animal Yoda rides to battle in the Clone Wars? I have no idea. Oh, are you talking about that weird horse? Is that what you're talking about? Probably not. I don't think LEGO has ever made one of those, so I don't want to take the time to make one. I've got too many other things to build. I have so many things for this MOC, guys. Like it's ridiculous how many things I have to build. What's up, Wyatt J Bricks? Just got 180 of the new Clone Trooper heads from Bricklink. Oh, awesome. I need to restock on those. I'm starting to run a little bit low. I think I've only got like 30 or so left. You guys excited for the new Cody head that's coming out? I thought that was pretty cool that they made a custom one for him, like how they did with Rex. I know what I need to do. The bird horse thing? Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Oh yeah, Malgus. That's a good minifigure. Who needs it? Who needs sleep? That's right. Sleep's overrated. There we go. Okay, that's finally looking like what I hoped it would look like. Finally. Dang it. Let's try this. There we go. Hi. Yeah, it's so nice to see Cody get a unique face print. I agree. It's well deserved. Like, finally they're making a Cody and they're giving him a custom face. That's how you do it, Lego. I recently discovered your channel. I must say I really enjoy your videos. I might also start planning on building MOCs in the future. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. I'm glad you enjoy it. I enjoy making videos, so... Oh yeah. Oh yeah, guys. Oh yeah. I'm liking this. It's a Kaibuk, is that how you say it? It was given to Yoda by the Wookiee princess. They're native to Kashyyyk, so I guess it's part of the story of good relations we have with the Wookiees. And there you go. The new clone heads are nice. Strongly dislike the angry clones, so I really ought to swap. Yeah, they're pretty... They're not too expensive right now either. Not crazy expensive anyways. Oh yeah, this turned out pretty good. Looking nice so far. Thank you. I appreciate it. One of the best feelings is finding my Amazon Prime package. Oh yeah, I love that. Especially when it comes early too. Oh yeah. That's a good feeling. So the reason it's going to be destroyed is I want to have like a chunk of something, like maybe a starship or a chunk of the building fall off and then come crashing down right here and crack the sidewalk. Oh, I didn't even notice that. There's a big old hole right there. All right, how am I going to fix that? Like that. Raining outside. Oh, that must be nice. I wish it rained more where I live. Hey, Coconut, what's your favorite Lego set that came out this year? Probably the ATTE. I mean, not probably. Definitely the ATTE. Angry clone heads seem more consistent with the prequel clones. They don't really fit the cartoon clones. Yeah, I think that's what they're like original realistic. That's what they tried to go with realistic. And I don't know. I prefer them over the Clone Wars Angry Clone face. Is that the one you guys are talking about? Managed to pick up the 2014 ATTE with figs for 175, Grand Inquisitor for 65. Nice. It's a good set. I'd like to get some more ATTEs, but they're kind of low on the priority list right now. AV Figures did a great job of doing alternate face prints for the new clone faces. Yeah, I just did a, I just decaled a Fives face. I don't like that. Let's try. When does the ATTE come out? August 1st. So pretty soon, less than a month. That looks better. Much better. So initially, I was actually planning on using this for the cracked sidewalk, and I was gonna have it so I could position it in all different angles. It was just too small of a space for that to work. You don't speak of the OG Clone Wars minifigs, it's forbidden. Yeah, those were rough. Oh, you like the Clone Wars head cheese, really? Why do you like it? I like the rain here in Colorado better than Florida, but I still miss those heavy Midwest spring storms. Yeah, those are nice. When it does rain here, it doesn't rain for very long, unfortunately. I guess I can zoom this out a little bit now so my arm isn't covering up as much. The Lego figs look accurate to the shows, so do people not like the TV show's animation style? I don't mind it. I don't like the head. Like, I'm not saying like I hate the head. I'm just saying like I have others that I prefer. Okay, perfect. Although, oh, I agree. They're accurate. Definitely. I definitely think they're accurate. Just not really an accuracy I'm interested in collecting. What's up, Bob123? Welcome. I hope they make a shock, another Shock T, but do realistic style instead of just the animated. I've lost so many bricks into this. I'm afraid to get them out because I don't want to ruin this pattern that I have with the rubble. I don't know if I'll be able to recreate it, you know? I should probably grab a black one. I'll be right back. Are you going to... How are you going to get so many grunts? I'm going to decal them. Have you ever dreamed of General Grievous crawling after you? Thankfully, no. Solo, what's up, man? How you doing? I'm just working on some Coruscant rock work here. Trying to get the detailing right on this broken section. Realistic seems like the wrong word. Normal Lego. That's just what they're called. Realistic style. So that's why I call them that. There we go. Still don't. Is that going to be tall enough? Make it not be. There. Yep. I had one last night. That does not sound fun. I'm sorry about that. Dang it. Go. I need that piece. Come back. No. And it's gone. Are you using parts from your collection mainly, or do you need to buy most of the parts? I have to buy a lot of these. I don't have a lot of dark bluish gray and light bluish gray in my collection. I do have some, which I have been using, but a lot of it has had to be bought. Unfortunately, it's been kind of expensive. I did drop Grievous in an endless hole, so you won in the end. That's good. At least you ended up winning. Okay, well, this is turning out to be a lot more extensive than I planned, but bricks keep falling back here. Just keeps eating them up, so I need to create a little wall to keep them from falling. Couple 1x2s ought to do it. Oh, that's not gonna fit, huh? Wow, this is fun. There we go. Problem solved. Now we won't have any more bricks falling back there. Coconut, if you want to do a broken fractured sidewalk thing, you could use the method involving nets. I could do that. I don't know. I'd rather do this because I have the pieces, you know, instead of having to buy nets just for that. But yeah, that would definitely be an option. Welcome back, KD Brick Studios. It's starting to get pretty hot in my Lego room. I need to turn the fan on. So I've basically finished the main structure of this crack. Now I'm just finishing up like the final details, making it look exactly how I want it to. Everything must be perfect. Hey Coconut, sorry I'm just dropping in because I don't have much time, but have fun building. It's all good, man. Thanks for popping in for a second. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good Saturday. There. Coconut, do you have any advice for decals? I would say watch SW Bricks and Figs videos for decals. He does more of that kind of stuff than I do. So I would check out his videos. It's been really hot in my bedroom. It's been so hot lately. Like I always get so used to being able to sleep good, and then summer rolls around and then I can't sleep again because it just gets way too hot. But that's just how it goes, I guess. Nice. Okay. That's looking pretty good. Pretty good. Gonna have it spilling out onto the road a little bit. I don't know what I'm gonna have. I think I might have just like a chunk of some random thing. And I just want to have it sit on top of there. I think that'll achieve the look that I'm going for. Ooh, I should put some rubble pieces. I should put some rubble pieces around this, just like kind of sitting here. Honestly, I don't even need to put the finishing details on it right now because, you know, they're probably going to fall. So I might just hold off on that, but that looks pretty good for now. I've had trouble sleeping as well. Haven't been getting sleep till the coolest part of the night. Yeah, that's how it is for me too. I've been going to bed at like, falling asleep at like 1:30. It's so annoying because I still have to get, you know, I want to get up during the next day and do stuff. Have you heard of Stargate? Yes, I've heard of Stargate. I've seen the movie, one of them. Doesn't help that one of my windows faces east and the other south, so my room is basically the hottest room in the house. It's in a little oven. Just gets cooked all day. So, you guys are going to get a little sneak peek of this because this technique is going to be used more extensively on the road because I want to have like an entire section of the road broken up. So this is just a tiny peek at that. That will be a lot easier because I'm going to have a lot more space. This one was tough because I had such a narrow space to work with. And so I wasn't able to kind of create the shapes and stuff that I wanted to. But I'm still happy that this turned out how it did. And it was good practice for the roads. I think the road technique is going to be a lot more important because it's going to be a lot more visible. This is going to have like a giant canister or chunk on it. Maybe I might end up leaving it exposed. We'll see. So, you know, it might end up being covered up. And then I have these lamp posts that I made. And they're going to go nearby like that. I'll probably have one on that side right there. Then maybe one like that. So it'll be kind of in between those. Whoa, Bacon Bricks in the house. How you doing, man? How's your day been so far? Love the content. It's been pretty good. So you pretty much have the same sleeping schedule as Brandon Sanderson. Not as bad as him, thankfully, but pretty. I kind of similar, yeah. Definitely more of a night owl. I don't know how he does what he does, but you know, I guess everything works differently for different people. But that's. I was so funny when I first heard his schedule. I was like, what? But I mean, I'm kind of a night owl. So this schedule is actually not too bad just because I function better at night. So it hasn't been too bad. I'm stuck in California when it's 97 degrees. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, I would not want to be in California. Driving back from Canada as we speak. Oh yeah, how was Canada? You were going to fish, right? Did you guys have success? Did you have a good time? Coconut, you should use a vulture droid wing as the debris, maybe. I mean to stop the droids. Oh, not sure what you mean. Anyways, welcome Dodo Birds. How you doing? Oh, I see. Maybe, yeah. I mean, I'm planning on doing that. I have lots of things planned for this mock. Man, I'm trying to think of what else I can do. I guess I can keep working on the sidewalk. Scoot this down here. We're gonna work on this section next. There. These pieces have really been coming in handy. I wish I had a lot more of them. Pretty nice warm day here in Utah. I got some vitamin D. I'm excited. I'm excited to go out later. Get some sun. It was super nice last night when we got out of the theater. Oh, it felt amazing outside. Almost didn't want to go inside. It felt so good. What's up, Adam Greiner? Welcome. How you doing? What is the estimated amount of droids? So I would like about 120 clones and about 150, 170 droids as of right now. We'll see if that changes. Probably will as the mock progresses, but it's kind of my rough plan right now. Oh, shoot. I forgot I gotta leave gaps for my lampposts. So I'm just gonna make a little measuring stick. Hey, Doc Sampson, mock building. Yes, sir. Always mock building. Coconut, without giving anything away, did you enjoy the movie? I enjoyed it, yeah. Wasn't a bad movie. There were some weird things, like, you know, typically how most Hollywood movies are. After the fact, you kind of sit down and break it down in your head, and there's weird stuff that doesn't make sense. But, like, yeah, the movie itself was entertaining, fit the Jurassic World vibe. So, didn't feel out of place compared to the other movies. Overall, good show. Good time. Okay, there we go. Got them all mapped out. I'm suddenly craving cheesy potato soup. Ooh, that sounds thick. Thick as can be. Zissou, what's up, man? My favorite fabricated friend. It's awesome. How you doing? How's life treating you? I'm back. Have you made some progress? I don't know. You tell me. We stopped at this random town in Wisconsin to eat, and they had what I call a nerd store. They had a pretty big Lego selection, including some UCS sets and the ISD and Gunship. Were they pretty reasonably priced? Or was it like, were they the prices raised? I've gone to like stores before, like toy stores that had some Lego there, and they raised the prices. They're like $10 more than they are anywhere else. I bought my first Jurassic Lego set yesterday, only so I had a raptor so I can try and make a Siuruk from the expanded universe. I would like to get some. I'd like to get some Jurassic World sets. I honestly would have so much fun making a Jurassic World park. That would be an absolute blast. Like, that would make for such a fun mock project. But I don't think I have money to do 2 Lego Star Wars mocks and a Jurassic World mock. Sad as it is to say that. You inspired me to make my first mock. That's awesome, dude. Congrats. Did Coruscant have streetlights? My version does. My version has streetlights. How are the people going to see the sidewalk if they don't? Don't want them. I don't want the good people of Coruscant getting mugged. Gotta keep them safe. keep them safe. What's up, Mr. Brick? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't want to fall into the Jurassic rabbit hole, already way too tempted by the medieval stuff. That's the thing, dude. I've got medieval, Star Wars, Jurassic World. Like, there's just so many temptations that I could get lost. I could go broke so quickly. So many fun possibilities. A T-Rex isn't doing nothing with a Barrett 107A1. Like, why do guns do nothing? I mean, it depends on the type of gun. Like, they have very thick hides. I don't know what they're capable of stopping or not, but I don't know much about Jurassic. I don't know much about dinosaur anatomy. I haven't really studied dinosaurs since the days of my youth. I was a big dinosaur fan back then. There. Good. Oh. Do you have any tips for starting your first mock? I have a couple videos on my YouTube channel that talk about mock stuff, like mock tips and tutorials, so I would recommend checking those out. Yo, is that Rich Boy Jay? How you doing, man? Is there a big mock you'd like to do down the line but currently don't have enough space parts to accommodate? Oh, is there? Oh, is there? Yeah, definitely. Like, I would say I'm one of those classic Battle of Geonosis fans. Like, if I could, that's like my dream mock would be if I had unlimited space and resources. Not unlimited, let's just say a reasonable amount, like enough to do what I wanted to do. I would definitely do like a huge Battle of Geonosis. Like, I would include my custom acclimator mock. I would do all kinds of stuff. I would include the core ships, the Techno-Union ships, all of those like separatist ships on one side, then I'd have like the SPHAT laser cannons on the other side. I'd have the acclimators, tons of clones and droids. That one would be so much fun, just for the sake of being able to do a large battle, you know, because the mock itself probably wouldn't be super complex. Maybe a couple mountain structures. Maybe I'd dive into like a Republic Commando stuff and do like an interior, a mountain base or something. I'd say that's a big one for me. Like, outside of that, I would like to do Utapau again. Surprise, surprise. Another Utapau mock. But, I don't know. Utapau was cool, but I did such a small section of it that I want to do it again, but on a much larger scale. Like, I'd like to have 3 or 4 platforms. I'd like to have more of the inner city battle that takes place inside of the mountains. So those are just a couple. What about you, Jay? I don't know if you're still here. I kind of rambled for a while, but I mean, I guess Camino is probably one for you since you're starting Camino, and I know you've been wanting to do that pod race Tatooine for a while, but like supersized. Geonosis and Naboo, heck yeah, dude. Well, what do you mean by Naboo? Do you mean Theed, like the city, or are you talking about like Gungans, the Gungan battle? Because that would be awesome. That would be so cool. Just this epic Gungan battle, Gungan versus droid battle. That would be lit. I gotta figure out what I'm doing on this side because I'm gonna have the buildings. I'm gonna have the building stop here, and I'm trying to decide if I should have like a little alleyway / sidewalk running down this section, or if I should just have the buildings run all the way. I think I should have some kind of like little sidewalk on this side, but it's gonna be a lot more work. But I think it might be worth it in the end. Oh, Scarif to an extent as well. Are you talking about like Chris Productions size Scarif? Didn't you work on a Scarif with him, Jay? I feel like I saw that a long time ago. I don't remember though. My early memories of the Lego community are very hazy. What's up, Rebel Potato? How you doing, man? More dark tan, let's go. You know it, Bacon. I gotta do my dark tan mocks. What's your rarest clone trooper? Mine is Horn Company. Rarest? Is Captain Rex rare? Like, is that considered rare? I know he's expensive, but that's probably the rarest one I have. I don't have a lot of super rare clones. I've got some fairly rare ones. Like, I got a couple shock troopers, obviously, because Coruscant. By Naboo, I mean literally everything. The palace, Duel of the Fates, generator. Oh, the swan, dude. You say you're talking about the planet of Naboo. You would build the planet of Naboo, basically. That would be so cool. Naboo is such an underrated planet, in my opinion. Like, I know episode 1 gets a lot of hate, and I'm not gonna talk about that today, but I just feel like the planet itself, like, people always ask me, like, oh, what should I build for mocks? And if you look at Naboo, you've got so many different options. You've got a jungle option, you've got the grass plains option, a nice city, you've got an alien city, people city, human city, whatever you want to call it. I did Scarifs with my friend Garrett back in the day. Oh yeah, that's right. Modern Scarif for me would be significantly bigger. Scarif's cool. I would like I love Scarif. It's been done too much for me to attempt it. But I definitely think it's I see why it's been attempted so much, just because it's awesome. Yeah, Auto Gunga would be really cool. I agree. Like, that one would be kind of tough, obviously, because they're all bubbles. But I think if you could pull it off, I think it would look really good. That would be a really fun one to do. Maybe I'll do that one after Coruscant. Auto Gunga. Next up, Rich Boche minifig scale Earth. You might as well at that point. Gungan City would be sick. What dark tan mock are you building? The only dark tan mock I'm currently doing is Jabim. I'm also making a Battle of Coruscant in addition to my Jedi Temple, and I was searching for inspiration for my Coruscant, and that's how I found your channel. Oh, okay. Sorry, I don't have a whole lot of Coruscant inspiration at the moment. Hopefully after this is done, I'll have some more for you. But anyways, welcome to the channel. For me, the best mock would be Christophsis. That's a good one. Christophsis would be cool. The thing about Christophsis for me is, like, it's really just that one section. You know, it's that one road where the clones and droids just duke it out over and over again. But that one would definitely be a cool one to build, especially with those giant AV7 anti-vehicle cannons. That'd be sweet. Let's see how this looks. So here's one of my panels for the building. It's unfinished. I've just been using this to help me understand how these buildings are going to fit with the vibe and the build of the city. Maybe like this. Yeah, I think, honestly, I think a little sidewalk, I think a little mini sidewalk on this side would be nice. Like, it just kind of makes sense. Like, you wouldn't have your building just stop right there. If there's going to be a road this way, you'd want some kind of foot traffic so people aren't walking in the road. So I think I will include a little sidewalk on that side. How long have we been going for? An hour and 10 minutes. Okay. I'm also making the Battle of Coruscant in addition to my... I just read that. Ooh. I don't think I'm going to do any of these lampposts on that side, though. just because I'm going to keep these for the main road. I kind of like the idea of it being a little bit darker right here. I think I'm going to have a sky bridge that connects this building to that building, so it'll jump across the top of the road. So I think I'll just leave the stop lights, or the lampposts. I keep calling them stoplights, so in tomorrow's update, if you guys hear that, just ignore it. I mean lamppost. I don't know why I call them stoplights. Have that there. I'm going to move this a little bit because I want you guys to see what this is going to look like. Hope no one gets motion sickness easily. There. So it's basically just going to be a flat wall, and then I'm going to plate up the side with tile. And then on top of that is where we're going to have like these kind of skyscrapers and buildings and stuff. So these will be sitting up on top of here. These are probably going to be about that tall. Not crazy tall. And then we'll have the buildings sitting on top of that. It's crazy that I'm already getting to this section of the build. Like, I'm not used to moving through the progress this quickly. Progress, boys, we have a wall. That's right, walls up. How do you plan on building the air traffic? There's no air traffic because it's the middle of the battle. So, you know, nobody's really flying around. Can you have a prison in the MOC similar to the Clone Wars? Probably not, just because the prison is not in the financial district. So it's not by there. It'd just be kind of weird to have a giant prison right next to the Galactic Senate building. Plus, if I were to put these lampposts, they wouldn't fit, like they'd hit into the wall like that, so I'm just gonna leave it empty. This will be a good place for criminals and lowlifes to hide. And then the road's gonna run along right here, like that. It's gonna be a pretty narrow road, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Let's grab a clone trooper and see if a minifigure how... Well, yeah, they'd fit on there fairly nice. Because like I said, it's not gonna be built... It's not gonna be to encourage foot traffic down here, it's just be in case there is any. So... Because I am gonna have tile. I am gonna have tile on this, so it's gonna stick out a little bit, kind of stick out about that far, which I think that'll be fine. Will you ever do a Camino mock? Maybe. That would have to be a long, long time down the road. Like, I'm obviously not going to say never, because you never know. But I don't have any plans to do Camino. I think Camino is a really cool place. I just don't really want to attempt it right now. Because I think after... Well, I don't want to give away what I'm doing after Coruscant. I don't actually know what I'm going to do after Coruscant. But I'd like to... maybe do another city build. I don't know. I've just really been enjoying the city builds, like the urban landscape, versus what I typically do, which is more outdoor terrain stuff. Which you could argue Camino is obviously a city, but it's kind of a smaller city. Like all of the city would have to be built up off the water, and I like this where all of my base plate is just city. I don't have to worry about any kind of like cloud work, water work, terrain, rock work, any of that. It's just pure city. And I really enjoy that because it allows me to get to building. It allows me to get to build smaller, more fun builds sooner and more often. love shock troopers. Shock troopers are awesome. Shock troopers, the red ones. Yeah, these guys. Shock boys. So this section right here is going to be connected to this section, which is where the food court and like the little walk around. This will be like the civilian hangout area. So this is where everybody's gonna go to party. It's gonna be, I'm not sure, I'll probably have like people running around, maybe have some droids in there or something. Obviously it's not gonna be like people in there partying, but that's what its purpose is for. And I thought it would be kind of cool to connect that to the residential buildings, because then I want to build a giant sky bridge right here where people can just go across without having to like leave the building or go down into the streets and potentially get hit by a hover taxi or something. Hate for that to happen. When will you stream next? I will stream next on Wednesday. So I stream every Saturday and every Wednesday. Welcome back, Grinding Bricks. I have a guy getting mugged by a droid. I don't know. Are droids into mugging people? I don't know if that's worked into their built into their programming or not. Maybe. This will definitely have a lot of potential for fun Easter eggs and just weird, wacky little builds. It's all dirty. Welcome back, 66 Bricks. This is what I'm looking for. If someone had some batteries, a droid might want to steal it if it's desperate enough. That's true. That's about to shut down. Yeah, I guess I could have like an assassin droid trying to bring in a bounty while the planet's being assaulted. Oh, you know what another fun one would be? Like, speaking of large-scale mocks that are just ridiculously impractical, but fun. The space battle of Coruscant. Like, if I built a bunch of Republic Venators, maybe a couple Acclimators, and then a ton of like Separatist Dreadnoughts. I don't know if any Lucre Hulks were there, but just a bunch of Separatist ships and like a ton of microfighters, custom microfighters. That would be a lot of fun. My favorite Star Wars meme depends on my mood. Changes based on the mood. Some good progress. I got all this sidewalk wrapped around. So for those of you guys just joining, this is what most of the stream was spent doing. I was trying to build a cracked section of the sidewalk because I want to have something like falling or have fallen on that and broken it. Maybe someone dropped their Nokia cell phone on there, cracked it. That's about all I have for building today, though. How would you even build a space? I mean, that's part of what I'd have to figure out. It's part of the fun. Tonight I'll be rebuilding for the second time the ATP. Hopefully that thing will stand itself this time. Did it fall the first time? Anyways, thank you guys all so much for joining. Remember, episode 3 of Coruscant drops tomorrow. And it's a pretty sweet episode. I got some good stuff for you guys in there. Then it'll just be back to the other stuff next week. Anyways, I'll catch you guys next time. But until then, happy building.